Hello and welcome to today's build. So this one is going to be the NPC house for the Demolitionist, and this is an idea I've had in my mind now for a long time, like 3 years. When I first started building in Terraria, I had this sort of concept in my mind. So this one's called the Ancient Fireblossom Tree, and the general concept is we're going to have, well, it's kind of in the name, it's an ancient tree, like the first fire blossom that had grown into this magical tree, like the essence of fire. And I wondered how to incorporate the Demolitionist into this. Originally, I was going to have him sort of living on it and draining like gunpowder or lava from the tree or something, but I thought that was too similar to my previous build. So this time I'm going to have him go on a kind of pilgrimage to this tree in like a little lava steamboat. So you can see here I'm just building up the main trunk. I want it to look sort of all twisted and curved around, a little bit like the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter, where it's all curved and all the branches sort of entwine around each other. So you can see here I'm just building up the main bit of the tree. Now this isn't the concept I end up going with in the end. It looks pretty terrible. There are a few ways I sort of imagined this in my mind. One pretty similar to this, where it's literally just a giant tree with orange leaves, and I figured out how to put these lava plants in here to give it that magical quality. But I tried it, and as you can see, it looks pretty terrible. So I'm just going to cut the rest of this out, because it took me honestly about 3 hours to come up with an attempt that I was actually going to use. Here is that attempt. So as you can see, I've gone with a kind of giant flower. I thought that was very fitting for the Fireblossom tree. And here I'm just going to connect the branches to these giant flowers. Now over there to the left, that's where I did the original concept, because I just wasn't happy with how it was turning out. So I'm just going to make these all nice and curved, make them look a little bit twisted. I'm going to add some red leaves and some red vines hanging down. And then I'm just going to replace some of the wood blocks here with stone, and what that does is it allows me to place lava moss. And here, as you can see, I'm just adding a few details to the tree itself. So I've put these shade wood fences. Actually, I don't think it's shade wood, it's the new wood type, the one that grows in hell. I've added like a lava snail in like a little black section here in the trunk of the tree. And now I'm just disguising it a little bit with like a few actuated blocks, just so it's not so blockish. It looks more of a natural sort of hole in the tree. And I've also added a lava butterfly as well in a second hole midway through the trunk. Now I'm just going to start building up this steamboat. Again, like with most things, it takes me quite a while to get a concept built that I actually like. So I'll try a few different designs here before finally settling on this kind of shape, where we have like the main boat, and then we have this like kind of like a little shack on top. And I want the concept for this to be, again, kind of steampunkish, but not too much, like a little steam lava boat. And as you can see, I've added in a steam engine on the back there, and one of those, I forgot what they're called now, like fisherman's wheels or something in the back. It's supposed to be like representing like a little fan that's sort of wading through the lava, being powered by that steam engine. And I'm just going to add some more little details to it as well. So we have a fire blossom hanging inside, sort of a symbol of his pilgrimage. And we also have other little details like the lava fish. Now I'm just going to build up the caves and rocks and stuff around the tree. I don't want it to be too much of a huge open space. I mean, I could have done a lot better with that rock, but this build had taken me a long time as it is, so I was just sort of hurrying to get it done here. Now this cave on the right hand side is supposed to be like a lava lake inside, where the Demolitionist has sailed his little steamship through. And here I'm experimenting with chimneys and how to actually get the smoke sort of coming out of them online with the actual lava. Now this is really difficult because you can't really do it in the base game. So what I ended up doing is just going into T-Edit and adding the chimneys in there. That way you can actually place the chimneys partway under the lava, delete most of them, and you'll still get the smoke effect. And here we are. here is the finished result. So as you can see, I finally got the smoke to work properly and sort of rise out the lava at the actual level of the lava itself. I've added some lava butterflies over there in that cave, the steamship, there's a few details here, like a little lava bowl. As you can see, the Demolitionist is already in there, and he's shimmered to look like the dwarf. So I'm just going to fly up here and show the actual flowers themselves. So we have those lava potted plants inside, we have orange strange plants, and we have solar candelabras in there as well. I think it really gives a nice flower effect. And as you can see by the drips there, I've also added lava droppers on the tree, again just to give the place a little bit more movement, a little bit more atmosphere. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.